Hey, good morning. So do you sometimes feel like there's nothing worth doing anymore? I mean, like you have stuff going on in your life and it's just not worth keep going with your business online, or it's just too much work. It's just not worth it. Do you feel like that sometimes? I have a friend that's feeling like that right now, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, but first, my name is Jean-Serge Gagnon, and I help you create digital courses so you can live your life on your terms. Now, I'm not going to say who it is or what they're going through, but I just want to tell you that when you have like 4,000 or 5,000 friends on Facebook, there's obviously some that are going through difficult times. There's things that are going on in their life. Maybe they have a death in their family. Maybe they have financial problems. Maybe they're going through a divorce. Maybe their spouse cheated on them. Maybe their children had a big accident. Maybe there's an illness in the family. Whatever. There's a whole bunch of things that could be going on in your life where it just makes you stop and think, makes you stop and wonder if it's worth spending all these hours trying to build this business, right? Trying to build this online business, trying to build this network marketing business, any kind of business you're doing, even if you have a little coffee shop and you're trying to build it so that you can eventually quit your day job and just have that coffee shop, right? Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is you're trying to build, you might be going through something that's really makes you question whether that's worth it, right? Because whenever things like that happen in our lives, we naturally tend to want to focus on family, right? Health and being together and just loving our family. And there could be situations, maybe that's not the same if you're going through divorce or something, but there's still things, other people in your family that can be there for you. And is it worth all this time you're spending, right, online or building a business or anything like that? And that becomes an easy question to ask yourself and to think, it's not worth it. Let's just forget about this. Let's just it's not worth it, right? That can happen. I feel like that sometimes too. There's so many. I could tell you stories, but I'm not going to get into that because I want this post to still be a positive post, a positive video. And by the way, if you're going through some hard times, I feel you, and obviously there's nothing I can say to make those times better. But the only thing I can tell you is that it's temporary. And I know you've heard that. I know other people have told you that. But it's true. It is temporary. Just think about your life. You're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60 years old, however old you are. That's the number of years you've been on this earth. And this problem that you're going through is probably a couple weeks old, a couple days old, and maybe a month old. Just think about it that way, right? How many days are behind you that are bad and how many days are good? That's, one of the ways to look at it. It's just that there is this problem, this crisis is temporary. It's just, a little blip in your life. And you got to think about, what is it you're trying to accomplish with your online journey, with your business? Are you trying to accomplish something that's going to be a blip? No, it's not a blip. You're trying to accomplish something that's going to affect your whole life, right? Your whole life is ahead of you. Still, the rest of your life. No matter how old you are, you still have lots of years to go, I'm sure. And even if, look, God forbid, even if you're listening to this and you're the one that's got an illness on a deathbed, you've been diagnosed with a deadly illness, right? And you're on the deathbed and you have 6 months, a year, whatever it is to live. I'm not wishing that on anybody. I'm just saying that even if you're in that situation, some people have found positivity in that, right? Inspiration for others to keep going. Just think about Mark, what I think his last name was Hoverson. That's what happened to him. He was a leader, and he died because of cancer. And in his last 6 months, a year, I forget how long it was before, after he found out, once he had once he died. But all that time, he kept inspiring people. He kept helping people. He kept being there, and he inspired more people out there than than somebody who didn't have that. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter what happens in your life. There's always some positive that come of it. And I know it's hard when you're in that situation. I mean, my friend that's going through what he's going through, I can't imagine how hard it can be to go through that. But he's making it through. He's seeing that others care, right? That he doesn't have to be doing this alone, right? And that's what you have to remember. You're not alone. There's other people in your life. Maybe you don't realize it when you're going through the tough times. Maybe you don't see it. But there's other people out there that care about you. All right? I care about you. I want to see you succeed. I don't want you to quit. And if you're going through a tough time like that, then yeah, just please reach out. Let's have a conversation. Maybe I can help you a little bit just by knowing that somebody out there cares. Somebody out there wants your success, not for you to quit, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know it's not an easy topic, but if you think anybody needs to hear this message, then please go ahead and share. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and I would too. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have yourself a great day.